When you see cowboys and Indians, it's always the redskin, the savage, the noble savage. Well, if somebody was attacking the land where you hunted and you fished and you had your place, if somebody was raping your women, if somebody was making a treaty with you every day, and when they found out there was gold or oil on the land that had just made a treaty for you to have, and they ran you off of that, if somebody did something like a trail of tears, if somebody came in and made laws that ostracized you and gave you no right and no voice, even though you helped them to survive in the land, then you would be a savage too. And you don't see the positive. But it's those who want to control, telling you what they want you to know, and we bite it and eat it and swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. It is the same people who tell you that in order to be sexy, you've got to be thin. And everybody doesn't like thin women. Some people do, some people don't. You like what you like, other people like what they like. I mean, whatever, be what you are. But you'll starve yourself, and you'll bleach your skin, and you'll pull your hair out, or put your hair in, so whatever the case, trying to be like somebody else, when God never created you to be that way, and the person that maybe God has for you doesn't want that anyway. It's important for somebody to take that mountain because arts and the media, arts and entertainment has a way of reshaping our thoughts and our attitude towards sin. When I was a kid, I've shared this in Bible study, I used to love to listen to radio because in Aliceville there was not much else to do. And because I stayed in the fields a lot, plowing the tractor, I worked for my father and I worked for my uncle. My father bought me a radio to put on my tractor, so when I'm out all day long listening, plowing the fields, I'm listening to the radio. Okay. So there were a lot of old songs that I remember. I don't sit up listening to the radio all the time. In fact, I very rarely ever listen to the radio now except for sports shows. But I remember a lot of those old songs, and I remember as I got older what those songs were really about. I remember the song called "Tonight Is the Night That You Make Me a Woman." Okay. Now what the song was about, for those of you who don't know with your sanctified ears, is this young girl who's a virgin waiting for this guy to come in and abuse her. Yeah, I said abuse because that's exactly what he did. He come in, abuses her, and then leaves. And she thinks, oh, I'm a woman now because I've been abused. That is not what makes you a woman. And plenty of young girls do not have a balance in life so that they understand that is not what makes you a woman. That is not what makes you a woman. Are we glorified? Back in the day, y'all don't do it these days, but back in the day, they had a song called Me and Mrs. Jones, and it was about me and this person who just would meet up every day. We both had families, but we just met every day at the same cafe at 6:30. Or I'm saving all my love for you. No, you got a family, but I'm saving my love for you. Or the old country song that says, help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong, and I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, because tonight I need a friend. And so what it does is subliminally talk to us about, I just need to make it through the night. I'm not caring what the consequences are tomorrow. I just need somebody with me tonight. And then there's somebody else who took it to another level, changing our thoughts about all the things that go in our society. And they said, look, if you can't be with the one you love, yeah, the eagle fly with the dove, there's a rose and a fisted glove. You know the song. There's a rose and a fisted glove, and the eagle fly with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. What's it doing? It's reshaping what we think about being faithful. It's reshaping what we think with music, and it seems so harmless. It's just a nice little tune. And I remember when our kids were small, I would challenge them on some of the lyrics of the words that they would listen to, and they would say, well, Dad, I don't listen to the words. But yes, you do. Yeah, you're listening. You see, because I believe with all my heart that Satan, because he understood music, understands that the way your brain, this is scientifically proven, the way your brain operates, one part of your brain is enjoying the music, but the other part, subliminally, is listening to every word that's being said. Papa was a rolling stone. Not Papa was a fornicator. Not Papa was a fornicator. Not Papa was a whoremonger. But Papa was Rolling Stone, and you just got to understand. Papa was a Rolling Stone. The reason you buy what you buy, and the reason why you do many times what you do, and the reason why you value what you value is because somebody in the area of arts and entertainment told you that it was valuable. You see somebody tatted all up, and so you have to go. Let me back up. Tatted all up means have tattoos all over your body, okay? I have to explain. You see somebody tatted all up, and so you want to be tatted all up. Never mind the fact that the person who's putting all that stuff on you and all that ink into you may be stoned out of their brain. Never mind that you're letting that person with those needles get close to your jugular veins and all those other important parts of your body. Never mind the fact that what is cute at 16, at 60, ain't so cute. The eagle on your chest turns into Big Bird. Because things change, they shift, they move. You love Lonnie today, so you get Lonnie's name tattooed on you. You find out Lonnie was cheating on you. Now you got to get his name removed, because Jim don't like looking at you with Lonnie's name on you. I only laugh to make it go down easier, but I'm very serious about how arts and entertainment reshape your thoughts about sin. And if we can rename whatever it is that we're doing to make it more palatable, then it becomes easier for us to accept. And the arts are good at renaming things to make it more palatable. Two other points, then I close. Point number 4. Why is it so important that we take the mountain of arts and entertainment? Is because it consumes so much of our time. Most of us spend more time with being entertained than we do studying, praying, and working, and sometimes all three combined. Think about that. You spend more time being entertained I'm still trying to understand what is entertaining about some of the things that we watch. I'm still trying to understand why seeing two people, two men particularly, get up in a ring and beat each other to death is entertaining. And now we want to see the women do it too. Because we have to be entertained. Our minds are so full of pain that we have to be entertained. Not taught, entertained. I understand that you can get a lot more across by entertaining people than you can by straight teaching. I understand that. And that's why, as I said, sometimes we make things a little bit humorous so that you get the point. Because if I make you laugh, it is proven fact that you will retain more than if I just tell you straight. But somewhere, our obsession with being entertained has to be curtailed. It used to be that people watched TV up until 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, the stations went off. Then we got to where it was around the clock TV. And now it's not only around the clock TV, there are on some cable channel, some networks that you can buy, not networks, some packages you can buy, you can have access to over 500 different TV channels. If you watch each one of them 2 minutes a day, you would not get to all of them. 500 channels, 500 people trying to get our attention, 500 different networks pumping into us their values, their systems. And we soak it up like a sponge. And unfortunately, the more you're entertained, the more you have to be entertained. Point number 5, and I prepare to close. Why is it so important that somebody take this mountain? Because of its overall influence. Not only what it gives you, but what subliminally it tells you. And it's either helping or it's hurting your spiritual walk. Again, it's not bad. I watch TV. I understand. I got TV. Got a big one too to watch the football game. But if it's consuming all of my time, if my life is being centered around TV such that I cannot do what is important, it's having too big of an effect. I like TiVo, so I can watch it, flip through the commercials, see what I need to see in a quarter of the time. If I have to watch, I could watch it, I could TiVo it, go do everything I need to do, come home when I've got nothing else to do. Then I can do it because it's serving me instead of me serving it. We have in our congregation young people that are going into the arts and entertainment. And specifically to those of you, I'm challenging you. Take this mountain. We've got talented young people that have been in plays and they still stay in plays and things like that, and that's great. But influence your area for the things of God so that little boys and little girls won't have to compromise who they are to be on TV or to be in a movie. That they don't have to get up and compromise everything and strip all their clothes off and do all kinds of immoral acts just to be on TV. You get behind the camera. You write the script. You hire the actors. You do the casting. You be the ones to influence it for good, because there's more good that can be done by acting through the gospel message than there would be done by 1,000 sermons. You can reach more people with just one well-written play that shows the passion of the Christ as an example than 1,000 45-minute sermons. That's why it is so important, as we look at these other mountains, that somebody godly get involved. And like Caleb, there are Anakins over there. They're big, they're strong, they're mean. They have all kinds of things going on. And that's why it's important that godly people take this mountain, so that the purpose of God can go forth. Let's pray.